What's going on, guys? Tall Fisherman Jay here, and today we are back by popular demand with another catch and cook video, preferably a snakehead catch and cook. A lot of you guys loved the first one that I did, but I wanted to do another one because the first catch and cook that I did with snakehead was my very first time trying it. Now, I didn't do anything special to it. I literally just caught a snakehead, cut it up, put it in the pan. There was no preparation or anything like that. And I didn't even catch it and cook it myself. My buddy Zach helped me out. But today I'm here by myself. I'm going to go ahead and catch a snakehead rod and reel. And I'm looking for about like a 2 or 3 pounder. If it's too big or too small, that's not what we want. We want like a 2-3 pounder, a decent size just for me to cook up. Now today we are doing a Cajun style snakehead. So I'm really excited. I'm really hungry. Let's get this started. How did you not get one right there? Nah, too shallow. I'm literally like, oh my God. There we go. On the hollow body frog. You guys see that blow up? Woo! Perfect size for a meal, you guys. There we go. We have not been here for that long. This guy just crushed the hollow body frog. Oh yeah, we're gonna take this and we're gonna cook them up. So for those of you who do not know, if you're getting ready to go ahead and cook your fish and you're not close to home or you're not in the area or you want to keep fishing, what you're gonna need is a cooler. Obviously, you can see that guy in there, and ice. It keeps the fish fresh and till you get home. So when you get there, you start filleting and all that stuff, the meat isn't all rotten or hot or warm or anything like that. So cooler and ice, and off to the next step. All right, guys, we are back at the house after that pretty insane day of fishing. I fished a lot after you saw me catch this. So it was sitting on ice for a while. So the meat is nice and cool. We bled the fish as well. So it's gonna be nice and white. So we're gonna go ahead and fillet this fish now, and then we're gonna head inside and I'm gonna show you how I cook it. So let's get right to it. All right, guys, fillet number 1. Look how beautiful this is. It's fresh white piece of meat. This thing was caught today. This thing is beautiful. I cannot wait to cook this. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Guys, before we head inside and start cooking these, we have to obviously skin them. So that is what we are going to do now. We are back at my place. We're going to go ahead and cook these fish up. Now, before I go ahead and prepare them, I want to show you guys what you'll need to cook these. First, obviously, is a pan. I'm going to be pan frying these today. Butter, oil, breadcrumbs, an egg, salt and pepper, a plastic bag, milk, and seasoning of your choice. Now today I'm going to be doing some kind of like spicy Cajun mix here. So I got chili powder, steak seasoning, and some basil leaves, as well as salt and pepper that I'm going to mix up. Fresh snakehead fillets. Obviously you will need that. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here are our fillets. Now these fillets have been skinned, they have been cleaned. As you can see, this is fresh white snakehead meat. Now today we're going to be doing little snakehead nuggets. That's how I like to eat them. So we're going to cut these things into about 1 inch by 1 inch pieces. Alright guys, so this is what we're going for. We're going for these little pieces. They kind of look like chicken nuggets. They're like inch by inch, perfect bite-size snakehead nuggets. We're gonna go ahead and do the next step, which is a milk bath. So now, these are cut, these are cleaned, they're in the bowl. Next, you're gonna take your milk and you're gonna pour it in just enough for it to cover to the top. That should be good. After you pour in your milk, you're gonna put it in the refrigerator. I like to put it in there for about a half an hour. Bring it right to the fridge. There it goes. And we will be back in a half an hour to get those. It is 5:41 now, so around 6:10, we're gonna go ahead and get these out of the fridge. And the power of editing. And now it's time to take them out. So we're gonna go ahead and grab them. Our snakehead has been chilling, cooling in this bowl of milk. We're about to take these out. Right before we do that, we're gonna prepare our dry ingredients. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your bag, and you guys can do this how you please. I picked breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, a little bit of steak seasoning, some basil and chili powder for some spice. That's all gonna go in this bag. And then once we take the fish out of this bowl, we're gonna put it in egg wash and we're gonna dunk it in this dry mixture. So let's go ahead and put all this stuff in the bag. Now, I don't know any kind of measurements, you guys. I'm pretty much just putting this in the amount that I think is gonna be enough. Some pepper. Salt, just a little bit because the breadcrumbs already have salt. A little bit of steak seasoning. This steak seasoning is spicy and I want this meal to be spicy today. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of those in. Some basil. And last but not least, some chili powder. I love my food nice and spicy, so we're gonna go ahead and put a fair amount. You know what? Forget that stuff. We're gonna put a fair amount of chili powder in there just to make it spicy. Alright, so that looks like enough, probably. Yeah, that's perfect. So once all your dry ingredients are made, this is going to be where you dump your little snakehead nuggets, and you're gonna toss them around in all of this. Mix that up real good. Now that your dry ingredients are done, the milk is drained. Last step that you have to do before getting that thing in the pan is crack an egg and make some egg wash to dump the pieces of snakehead into the egg and then into the breading. My egg wash is done. As you can see, those eggs are all beat and everything. We're gonna dump them right into our snakehead nuggets. Mix those up, get them all covered. And first thing, before you guys do all this, make sure you wash your hands. But when those things are completely covered in egg, saturated in all that egg wash, you want them to be completely covered. That is how all the breading will stick to these nuggets. So make sure it is completely covered in egg. You can let it sit there for like, I don't know, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Once those things are completely covered with egg, you're gonna take your dry rub here, which is your breadcrumbs and stuff like that, and start putting these pieces inside. Don't bother with draining the egg off. It's okay if there's some on there. Just throw them in there. And all these pieces of snakehead are going to get covered in these breadcrumbs, hopefully evenly enough that we don't have to do this again. What we're gonna do next, close the bag and start shaking like crazy. Shake the bag up and they all should get covered, perfectly coated, and it looks like they are. They look like perfect little chicken nuggets in there. That is awesome. Breading is done. I just want to put these on a plate to prepare them and put them in the pan. I just want to show you guys, look how perfect those things came out. This is pretty much my first time doing this, guys. I'm not like any kind of chef or whatever, trust me. I mean, that is just amazing. So we're gonna take these out of the bag, put them all on this plate, and then we're going to fire up our pan, get our butter and oil hot. These are going right on. All right, so we got our pan here filled with scalding hot oil and butter mixture. We're gonna go ahead, take our snakehead here and put them in. Here we go. Whew. These things are cooking. They smell amazing. Oh my gosh, they look so good. They're getting there, guys. Look at that perfect golden brown goodness. A few of them are ready to flip. Oh my, look at that. That is freaking perfect. All right, guys, these things have been cooking for, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 minutes. They're not too big of pieces, so you don't have to leave them in for too long. They look perfect. I'm gonna take them out, put them in this bowl here, and I'm going to put them on a napkin to drain off some of the butter and oil so it's not completely saturated. All right, you guys, so we are done with my spicy snakehead nuggets. Now, this fish was caught today. It was caught about 4 hours ago. Look how amazing. I mean, it's really hard to tell. It's freaking hot. It's really hard to tell how amazing these things look through a camera lens, but you guys just gotta check that out. I mean, they just came out so perfect. I mean, they're golden brown. They smell amazing. I could smell the chili powder. I could smell the heat that comes off of them. Another thing I want to show you guys, look how white the meat is. I'm gonna break a piece. This is one of the nuggets, and I'm gonna break a piece in front of you guys. Look at this. Look at that. The meat is pure white. It literally looks like a chicken nugget. It actually has the consistency of a chicken nugget. It's super tender, it's moist. This stuff is incredible. Oh, I've been waiting a while. I'm pretty hungry. Let's go ahead and try one of these suckers. Now, I'm not putting like any kind of sauce or anything like that. It has plenty of seasoning in the breading. So let's go ahead. Oh my God. You guys can taste this through the camera, at least smell it or something. It is incredible. If you guys have a chance to try snakehead, this is bullseye snakehead. Northern snakehead tastes good as well, but today I'm trying bullseye. If you guys have an opportunity to, I urge you, I strongly urge you to try it once. It is so good. It's probably the best fish. It's probably the best freshwater fish I've ever had. So that is it, you guys. That is another snakehead catch and cook. It's the second episode of snakehead catch and cook. This time I cooked it a bit differently. Last time we caught it on a bow and we cooked it completely plain. We literally just threw the fillet in the pan. But this time I caught it with a rod and reel, and I went a little bit more detailed in the cooking. I seasoned it. I took some time on it, and this is a lot better than the first time I had it because it has a lot more flavor. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. It lets me know that you guys enjoy the content that I am creating for you. Also, you guys, if you want to see more catch and cook videos, I am completely open to doing these. I love doing catch and cook videos. I mean, I get to eat delicious food pretty much on every day that I do them. If you guys want me, if you guys stayed till the end of the video, for the few of you that had stayed till the end of the video, leave a comment in the comment section below
of another species that you would like to see in the next Catch and Cook episode. I look at all the comments. The best comment or the next fish that I am willing to cook from the suggested comments, I will pin it. I will pin the comment that I think I want to do a video on. Hopefully it's a good recommendation and it tastes good. But leave a comment below. Let me know what you want to see next on the Catch and Cook series. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I will see you later.